whatever tax rate we have, there are multi kind of tax rate. If you have 10 products, you have cost. We need selling price. How to find out selling price? Add profit, you will get below 1.5 crores. Then you can go for composition scheme. Hope you are clear. Yes. Now, so we are supposed to do answer now. You have to find out whether composition scheme is better or where you can go for composition if you are a registered one, first point, and whatever transactions are happening. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. And now we are discussing the indirect taxation. Under indirect taxation, we are talking about your levy and collection of tax. Under this, today we will go for one of the most interesting topic, that is called composition scheme. Now, composition scheme will come for 10 marks in your examination. And what is composition scheme? Everything we will discuss in today's session. Concept as well as problem. Now, what we are talking about? We are talking about composition. Composition scheme. Now, what is composition scheme? In the sense, composition means like. Normally, we have 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. These are the tax rate what we have. These are the tax rate what we have. Now, whatever tax rate we have, there are multi kind of tax rate. If you have 10 products, every product will have different kind of taxes. Now, but if you go for composition scheme, the tax rate will be one in the sense only one kind of tax rate. It might be 0%, it might be 5%. That is called composition scheme. What is composition? We will not go for all kind of tax rate. We go with 5%. We'll go with 1%. Depends on the nature of the business. We'll go with percentage. Now, where you can go for composition if you are a registered one, first point, and whatever transactions are happening within Karnataka, within the state, then you can go for composition scheme. Any transaction happening from one state to another state, you cannot go for composition scheme. Hope you are clear. Any transaction happen within the state, we can go for composition scheme. And one more important is under composition scheme, like in this, there is a basic limit. Everybody cannot go for composition scheme. Only like 75 lakh or 1.5 crores. There are two things. One will be 75 lakh, one more is 1.5 crores. If your overall turnover is below 75 lakh or if your overall turnover is below 1.5 crores, then you can go for composition scheme. Hope you are clear. Yes. Now, so why there are two rates? One is 75, another one is 1.5 crores. Which one we should consider? Very simple. Few places are there like N, U, S, T, A. Remember this. And M cube. M cube in the sense me, ma, me. Why all this? Now, there are few places are there. The places are N for Nagaland, N for Nagaland, U for Uttarakhand, U for Uttarakhand, S for Sikkim, T for Tripura, A for Arunachal Pradesh. Clear? So, Nasta. Nasta in the sense N for Nagaland, U for Uttarakhand, S for Sikkim, T for Tripura, and A for Arunachal Pradesh. So these are the major places. Along with that, we have M cube. What are M cube? M cube stands for Mizoram, Manipur, Meghalaya. These are the 8 places. So what is the turnover limit? Up to 75 lakh, you can go for composition scheme. And other than these places, rest of the places, the limit is 1.5 crore. These people can opt for composition scheme. Hope you are clear. Yes, hope you understood what is composition scheme. Clear. Now, we're done with your composition scheme now. Next, the second part. One is what? Only intra-state. Intra-state. Within the state, you can go for composition scheme. And one more is no input tax credit. You cannot claim input tax credit. Like whatever sales you have done, whatever purchase you have done, tax of purchases can be adjusted with sales. That option is not there in composition scheme. Clear? Yes. For your 5 marks, this much only you are supposed to remember. In detail, I am not going actually. Whatever is needed for your examination, that much only I am explaining. Now, remember, composition scheme is one rated tax. First one. Second one, he must be registered. Third one, his turnover must be less than 75 lakh. In the following places are less than 1.5 crores in the other than these cases. Then no ITC credit available for composition scheme. Then your intra-state only will attract your composition. Any sales happen from one state to another state will not go for composition scheme. Hope you are clear? Yes. Next one, composite levy scheme. We'll do one problem now in this. Subramania runs a restaurant in Bangalore. From the following details, compute the GST liability under composition levy scheme and normal levy scheme. Both we are supposed to do. Now, we have to see that which one is better. Now, total value of input 75 lakh. The nil rated and exempt input includes 25%. The markup means remember profit. Then GST rate under normal levy scheme 18% and composite scheme is 5%. Clear? Yes, I'll go for the answer. So we are supposed to do answer now. You have to find out whether composition scheme is better or your normal scheme is better. The heading must be GST computation. Now, I'll go for composition scheme along with your normal scheme also. Now, in this, the total value of input 75 lakh. Everything will take it in the lakhs only. Value of input. Value of input. Rupees in lakhs. So I'll go with 75. Value of input 75. Hope you are clear. Yes, you are done with this. Then add GST. GST, right now we should go for 18%. GST right now at 18%. We are calculating invoice price. Still we have not started your comparison. Now, GST is what percentage? It is 18% common for all. Now, on 75 rupees. On 75, if you calculate 18%, I got 13.5. But before that, see, nil rated and exempt input includes 25%. Whatever 75 you have in this 75, not 25, 25% exempt sales are there. Remember, while calculating your GST, you have to remove that exempted sales. Now, how to remove? Very simple. In this, your 75 minus 25 percent. 75 minus 25%. We'll calculate 75 minus 25%. I got 56.25. 56.25 into 18%. Here also 56.25 into 18%. Hope you are clear. Now, so calculate in this 56.25 into 18%, 10.125. You got 10.125. Similarly, 56.25 into 18%, I got 10.125. So what is your invoice price? Your invoice price, it is 85.125. 85.125. I'll write it as invoice price. Hope up to this you are clear. So it was value of input. Value of input we converted to invoice price. Now up to this we done. Then our actual calculation starts. Now we have to start with cost price. Cost price. What is the cost price? This one only cost price for us. This one only cost price for us. But what about this? Cost price in this, we go with 75 is your cost price. Hope you are clear. What is your cost price now? 75 rupees is your cost price. Now, you have done with all this calculation. After calculating cost price, you have cost. We need selling price. How to find out selling price? Add profit, you will get selling price. Add profit. Here also add profit. Now, how to find out profit? Now, your profit is how much? Markup price is 30%. 30% is your profit. Now, 85.125 into 30%. I got 25.5. 25.5. Similarly, 75 into 30%, I got 22.5. Now, your selling price. Selling price before GST. Selling price before GST. So, how much it is? 85.125 plus 25.5. I got 110,625. Similarly, 75 plus 22.5, I got 97.5. Hope up to this, no doubt. Once again, I'll repeat. We have taken value of input. It is given in the question. 18% common for all. While calculating 18%, 25% of these 75 rupees, including exempted goods, we have to remove that. We removed 25%. It has become 75 has become 56.25. On that 18%. On that 18%. You got invoice price, you got invoice price. But under composition scheme, this itself your cost price. Under normal levy scheme, the cost price is always your value of input only. Now, on that we should add profit. On that 30%, what is the profit percentage? 30%. Here also 30%. If you add profit, you got your selling price. The selling price 110 and selling price 97.5. Hope you are clear. Yes, good. Now, I'll calculate GST now. What is the GST? As per question, 18% for normal levy, 5% for composition. Now, GST 5%, GST 18%. Now, how to calculate. Now, I got how much? 110.625. 110.625 into 5%. Then it is 97.5. 97.5 into 18%. Now, so we'll calculate now. 110.625 into 5%. I got 5.53. If you calculate this, 97.5 into 18%, 17.55. Now, how to find out your composition is better or your normal scheme is better? Very simple. You have to find out outflow. Outflow. You have to find out outflow. Now, what is your outflow? First one is composition scheme. Second one is normal Levy scheme. First one composition, second one normal Levy. How to find out? Very simple it is actually. Now, or else I'll do it here. It will be easy for you. So, normal Levy and composition. So what is the procedure? Procedure is very simple. Now, under normal Levy, output minus input, your answer. Here, output minus excess profit. That is your answer. This much only. Output minus input. Here, composition scheme, we cannot go for input tax credit. That's why output minus excess profit. How to go for this? I'll show you. Now, output is how much? Your output, normal Levy scheme, 17.55. 17.55. Now, what is the input? 10.125. 10.125. Clear? What is the answer I'll get? The answer is 17.55 minus 10.125. I got 7.42. 7.42. Similarly, we'll go for next one. So in this, output is how much? 5.53 is output. 5.53. What is the excess profit? Excess profit means, see, your profit 25 rupee 5 paise, 22 rupee 5 paise. How much extra you got? 25.5, 25.5, 22.5. 25.5 minus 22.5. The answer is 23, 24, 25. 3 rupee. 3. Your answer 2.53. Now, if you go for normal Levy scheme, how much you have to pay? 7 rupee 42 paise. If you go for composition scheme, you have to pay 2 rupee 53 paise. Which is better? If you go for composition, you have to pay only 2 rupee. If you go for normal, you have to pay 7 rupee. It is expensive, it is cheaper. So, the conclusion is, you have to write composition scheme has to be considered because the outflow is lesser than normal Levy scheme. Clear? Composition scheme has to be accepted because the outflow is lesser than normal Levy scheme. Hope you are clear? Yes, good. Now, I'll go back to all these slides. Please take screenshot. So, this is your problem. Your solution part. Your continuation with conclusion. Yes. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood what is composition scheme, what is the limit, what are the places, how to calculate, everything you understood in today's session. All the very best. Please work out the same problem at home. Thank you.